Have you ever tried to create a smooth scrolling experience in your app, only to find that it just doesn't look right? It's frustrating, isn't it? If you're facing issues with your horizontal flat list in React Native, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to tackle how to achieve that perfect scrolling effect. I totally get it. You want your content to be centered on the screen while still allowing users to see the next and previous items. This is a common challenge many developers face when working with flat lists. You're definitely not alone in this. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked, how can I make my horizontal flat list scroll in a way that the content is always centered while still showing the next and previous items? If this sounds like your situation, let's dive in and find a solution together. So, what's the issue here? When you scroll your flat list, it behaves as if the scroll length is the same as the width of the flat list or its parent. This can lead to a less than ideal user experience. Understanding this behavior is key to finding a solution. And stick around. I have a fantastic tip at the end that will help you enhance your flat list experience even further. To achieve the desired effect with the flat list, the user should first ensure that the flat list is set up with horizontal scrolling and paging enabled. This can be done by setting the horizontal prop to true and the paging enabled prop to true. Next, the user needs to adjust the content's layout to ensure that the items are centered on the screen. This can be achieved by using the content container style prop to add padding to the left and right. Now the user should implement a custom render function for the items in the flat list. This function should ensure that each item is displayed with a specific width, allowing for the next and previous items to be partially visible. Finally, the user can test the flat list to see if the scrolling effect meets their expectations. They should ensure that the items are centered and that the next and previous items are partially visible as intended. Fun fact, did you know that the first mobile apps were just simple text-based programs? We've come a long way, and now we can create stunning visual experiences with just a few lines of code. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggested by another user is to use a library called React Native Carousel. This library can help achieve the desired horizontal scrolling effect. The user provides a simple code example to illustrate how to implement it. Here's the tip I promised. Always test your flat list on different devices to ensure the scrolling experience is smooth and consistent across the board. This can save you a lot of headaches later on. And there you have it. With these adjustments, your flat list should now scroll beautifully, keeping your content centered and visible. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips, and stay tuned for our next video where we dive deeper into React Native.